Welcome everyone, my name is Teacher Grant. Today, we're diving deep into the most common questions and challenges faced by learners like you who are eager to improve their English speaking skills. From pronunciation woes to vocabulary expansion and fluency hurdles, I got you covered. We've got the answers and strategies you need to propel your spoken English to new heights. So in today's video, I'm gonna give you guys some tips to some of the most common questions that you guys might ask yourselves. Challenges to become confident and fluent when you speak English, whether you're looking at improving your pronunciation, or even for advanced learners aiming to refine your accent. This video hopefully will help you guys out. So I should stop talking and get right into it. Let's begin. How can I improve my English pronunciation? Improving English pronunciation requires regular practice and focus on specific sounds that may be challenging for you. Start by listening to native speakers and paying attention to how they pronounce words. Practice these sounds by repeating after them and record yourself to compare your pronunciation. You can use pronunciation guides and resources to help you understand the correct mouth position for different sounds. Additionally, practicing with a language partner or a tutor can help also improve your pronunciation, and they can provide valuable feedback and guidance. Remember, improving pronunciation takes time, so it's not going to happen overnight. Have patience, be consistent in your practice, and don't get discouraged by mistakes. So let's recap. Practice regularly with native speakers and language partners. Listen closely on how words are pronounced in conversation, movies, or songs. And finally, record yourself speaking and compare it with native speakers. I'm gonna kind of give you a little tidbit on that. Oh my gosh, guys, there are so many native speakers out there, but it's all about the intonation, the phrasing, all that jazz. So you don't necessarily have to compare it, but you can kind of use it as a guide. Let's move on to the next slide. How can I expand my vocabulary? Well, expanding your English vocabulary can greatly enhance your ability to express yourself and understand others. Reading regularly to express yourself and understand others. Reading in English, of course, is one of the most effective ways to learn new words. Try to read a variety of materials such as books, articles, news stories, newspapers, anything. All right, that's going to help you expose yourself to different words and context. Using flashcards or vocab apps can help you memorize. When I say vocab apps, I mean vocabulary apps. All right, practice using those new words. Even I make mistakes. Those new words and sentences to reinforce your understanding and retention. Additionally, engaging in conversation with native speakers or language partners allows you to practice using new words and context. Let's recap. Read regularly in English, including books, articles, and online content. use flashcards and vocab apps to learn new words and practice using new words in sentences. Are we good? Are we good? Are we good? Let's move on to the next slide. How can I speak English more fluently? Well, anyone can do that. It's all about patience and time. Speaking English fluently requires practice and confidence. Start practicing speaking regularly. All right? Even if it's just by yourself. I can't stress that enough. I know it sounds strange. People might think you're crazy, but I promise you're not crazy. All right? Just practice a few minutes a day on your own. All right? If it's just by yourself, that's perfect. All right? Focus on speaking slowly. Speaking slowly and clearly. Slowly and clearly. Slowly and clearly. All right? Will help you become more comfortable. Right? So gradually increase your speed as you become more comfortable in the way that you're speaking. Immersing yourself, right, in English by listening to English speakers and media can help improve your fluency. Try to mimic native speakers' intonation and rhythm to sound more natural. Lastly, don't be afraid to make mistakes. Remember that fluency comes with practice. So keep practicing and you'll improve over time. You guys ready for the next one? Here we go. How can I reduce my accent in English? How can I reduce my accent in English? Accent. Well, that's a question that's asked a million times. Teacher, my accent isn't good. How do I improve it? How do I reduce it so I don't sound like me? Well, personally, I think stick to being you. Just make sure your words are clear. All right? But if you must reduce your accent. All right? Reducing your English accent takes time and that's right, practice. Start focusing on specific sounds and patterns that are different from your native language. Practice these sounds regularly, paying attention to your mouth and tongue positioning. Listen to native speakers. As you can hear, one of the most top parts of advice is listening to a native speaker, practicing with them, and blah, 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 blah. So listening to native speakers and imitating their pronunciation can also reduce your accent. Listening to native speakers and imitating their pronunciation can also help reduce your accent. Additionally, seeking feedback from native speakers or language teachers can provide feedback. Right? So, if you're seeking feedback from native speakers or language teachers, they can provide valuable guidance, right, on areas to improve. Remember, reducing your accent is not about completely eliminating it, but rather about improving clarity. Got it? Okay? And understanding in your speech. So clarity is the key part of reducing your accent. Okay? Finally, the last one. Oh gosh, is it almost over? Yes, it is. Thank goodness. You can move on to watching Minecraft videos, or you can watch some other pet video about dogs jumping on cats. I don't know. Whatever it is you guys do. Let's move on to the next tip. How can I gain confidence in speaking English? How can I gain confidence in speaking English? Well, that's a fine question. Building confidence in speaking English takes, you guessed it, practice and a positive mindset. Think positive. Think positive. All right? Start by setting achievable goals for yourself and celebrating your progress. Surround yourself with supporting people who encourage your language learning and journey. Practice speaking regularly, even if it's just in front of a mirror or with a language partner. Remember that making mistakes is a natural part of learning, so don't be afraid to take risks and try new things. With time and practice, your confidence in speaking English will grow. You guys are awesome, amazing, wonderful, fantastic. Don't forget to hit that notification bell for more content notifications on my videos. Like, subscribe, share, comment, all that jazz. Goodbye. See you next time.